Well, hello, sports fans. This is Larry Eater with RunBlogRun. This is your favorite podcast, Athletics Chat and Athletics Chat 89, the epilogue, our Larry's monologue. Today we had a plethora of topics. Start from the top, Mondo Duplantis, 619, new world record. Remember, he's the guy who went 617, 618, 619. It's fascinating, though, he hasn't jumped between 610 and 616 indoors. So it'll be very interesting to see what he does in Belgrade. But he is obviously in an incredible place. When I asked Stuart Weir how high he thought he could go, he kind of avoided answering it, but he said this. He reminded me that Blanka Vlasic, the incredible Balkan superstar in the high jump from Croatia, went over 2 meters 166 times in her career. Stuart ventured to guess that by the time Mondo's career is over, he may have a number quite similar, going over 6 meters. Wouldn't that be incredible? Going over 19 feet, 9.75 inches, 100 and plus times. I think Mondo could do it. You know, the guy's 20 years old now. He can jump till he's probably 40, probably 36, 37, and be absolutely incredible. And so he jumped in Belgrade earlier today, their time, and went to 619, new world record. Over the weekend at the meet that Renaud Villeneuve, the former world record holder, hosts in Rouen, France, the All-Star Perche, Chris Nielsen, the current American record holder, indoor record holder in the pole vault, and the current Olympic silver medalist in the pole vault, added 3 centimeters and went to 6.05 meters. Here's to me what was interesting. He started at 551 and cleared 551, 561, 571, 581, 586, 591, skipped 596, cleared 601 and 605. All 8 attempts were clearances, first jumps. It was a tremendous competition. There were 2 athletes at 591, and this is a week after Chris had gone 591 in Spokane, Washington at the U.S. Championships battling Casey and Lightfoot. And at that meet, 5 men went over 585 for the first time in one meet, which was pretty tremendous. The men's pole vault is just soaring, and it's quite entertaining, as is the women's pole vault. And in Belgrade, the men and women's pole vault will be very, very exciting. On the men's side, Mondo Duplantis, Chris Nielsen, the Villeneuves, Tiago Braz. On the women's side, Angelika Sidorova, Katie Najat, Sandy Morris, among others. There's always surprises on both sides. That's what makes it a sport. But great pole vaulting over the weekend and today. On Sunday night, Sound Running's the 10K event happened. It was actually supposed to be on Saturday, but because of the winds, meet organizer Jesse Williams and Craig Vanderoff moved it to Sunday. San Juan Capistrano High School, San Juan Capistrano, California. There are about 75 fans there. I hope in the future there are more fans. A good group watched it by streaming. A tremendous meet. Women's 10K, men's 1500, men's 10K. There was also a championship level, U.S. championship level 10K for men and women. Both very fine events. The 1500 was won by Jordy Beamish, who beat Ali Har. It's like 336.54 to 336.77. It wasn't a really fast time, but it was an exciting race. And apparently there's an interesting haircut in the race too, so you'll have to check that out. But Elise Cranny, she of Stanford, who just competed in the Olympics, who recently broke the American indoor record for the 5,000 meters, just missed the outdoor record for the 10,000, running 30:14.66. She was less than, I believe, 2 seconds off the record by Molly Huddle, who broke that at the London World Championships in 2017. In second place in the women's 10 was Dominique Scott from South Africa, who races and trains with Team Bossard in the US. And she ran 31 flat, pretty stunning 10,000 time. And Dominique is one of our favorites. She's always there for an interview and very positive. And we just enjoy talking with her. And it's great to see athletes like that staying with the sport so long. She's a former University of Arkansas athlete. And 31 minutes gets her into the World Championships. So that's pretty awesome. The men's elite race was stunning. It came down to the last 20, 30 meters. Grant Fisher, 26:33.84, new American record, breaking iconic Galen Rupp's 26:44. Second place, Mo Speed, the one and only Mo Ahmed from Canada and from University of Wisconsin. Go Badgers. 26:34.14. Mo is one of the most fun interviews I've ever done. We interviewed him in Doha after his bronze medal. There was some F-bombs. It was hysterical. He's just a great guy. He's a lot of fun, and he emotes his love of the sport well. But that's Bowerman going 1-2. And Bowerman had, I believe, 7 in the top 10. Some fantastic running. A couple of national records, big PBs, and a shakeup on the U.S. list, and a lot of qualifiers. And that's what it's all about. Grant, as you recall, ran 12:53 indoors about 3 weeks ago for 5,000 meters. So pretty incredible meet. But Sound Running has been putting on these bespoke track meets now for almost 2 years. They really sharpened their teeth during the pandemic, the height of the pandemic. The quality of their meets is what has to be seen to be appreciated. Can they take it and bring a big audience in? I think TV-wise they can. I think they need to do meets for the athletes like they're doing and provide opportunities, as our friend Ben Blankenship said a couple weeks ago to RunBlogRun. Provide opportunities on this side of the pond so Americans have choices besides going to Europe. I love going to meets in Europe, but I also understand if it's a challenge for me to travel and hit around, what's it like for athletes trying to do that too? And so I think there needs to be opportunities on both sides of the pond, and Sound Running is doing that and doing a great job. And the Sound Running 10K meet was fantastic. Congratulations to Jesse Williams, Craig Vanderhoff, and the team. We'll have some more things with Craig and Jesse shortly. After the Sound Running event, we've talked about the pole vault. We've talked about Mondo. We've talked about Chris Nielsen. I asked Stuart a little bit about his feelings going to Belgrade. Last night, I pretty much decided that the cost but also the political climate has me very concerned. And this is the first indoor world championships I believe I've missed since 2003 or 2005, and or 2003, you know, and it's frustrating, but it's also at this time it's a little crazy. I'm encouraging athletes who are comfortable to go. I know media will go. I'll be covering it probably from European broadcast portal, and with the help of Stuart Weir, who will be there. But I am missing going to meets, and it's a little frustrating. But that's my issue. But we're going to have the U.S. team should be named shortly, and we're going to have a pretty tremendous team, and we're keeping our fingers crossed. So this is Larry Eder with RunBlogRun. This was Athletics Chat 89. Stay safe in this crazy world. Run, jump, and throw. Hug the people you love. Tell them you love, and just be careful. Thank you to Mike Deering, our production manager, for managing all this craziness. Talk to you soon.